Okay, so we have this 2012 Toyota Tacoma, and as you can see, it's pretty good. Obviously has some minor dents here and there, but we're going to be upgrading some couple of parts from these. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be upgrading to these LED fog lights. And as you can see, these OEM fog lights, well, they've seen better days. So this one, can you see water went inside? And then on this side, well, you can see what happened. Obviously this is a work truck, so it's a little rough, but it does the job. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing here is obviously we're going to remove these covers. As you can see, the fog lights is right there. So obviously, the first thing is we just got to take all these screws out here and here and here, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, so tools that we're needing is basically a socket, and we're going to be needing a number 10. So right here. Number 10, make sure we don't lose that. And then we're just gonna be starting with this one on top, and then we're gonna work our way from the bottom. All right guys, so now that we have our access panel, and then we can see we have our fog lights here. Now, one thing to caution is that obviously since this is glass, so we want to make sure that we don't cut ourselves. So we're gonna take very extra careful when removing the fog lights here. So basically we just clip it here. It should come out, and this we'll just throw in the trash. Okay, so now that we have our access, we have obviously 1, 2, 3, and there should be a 4th bolt here. So we're gonna start removing all the bolts one by one. Just make sure you don't mix all the bolts together. Sorry about that. All right, so you can see here our fog lights, well, seen better days. So obviously water and moisture went inside and obviously damaged the fog lights in here, but that's okay. We're gonna be upgrading to the new fog lights. So out with the old. And in with the new. So you can see this is a much better LED fog light, so these should bright up pretty nicely. So you wanna make sure, since this is the right side, we'll put this on right. Once you get it in there, you just tighten up the bolts. Pause. All right, now that we have our fog lights installed, we have it connected. As you can see, it's a lot better. So it should light up pretty nicely. So now we're gonna test if it turns on, just to make sure. If it doesn't turn on, maybe it's the polarity. So let's do a test. All right, so now that we have our fog lights installed, so you can see we turn on the lights and look at that, beautiful. You can see it has a more distinct pattern, and it also helps illuminate the night, also when it's a very foggy or rainy day. So these are a great upgrade. I'll put a link in the description with the part number for these. All right guys, so now that we have our right side installed, so same thing we're gonna do the left side, is remove the bolts and remove this. So I'm not gonna show you a video, so what I will do, I'll just show you how to remove the other side. All right guys, so now that we have our panel installed, so we have it on the side, so as you can see, we just remove these 2 bolts, and then we'll just take the fog lights out. So here we go. Alright guys, now we have this side already installed, so you can see. Bam! Looking good. So you can see now it has a more wider pattern. Obviously we can focus that by turning up and down on the screw. It does have this little screw right here, so you can see. All you gotta do is just take the Phillips screwdriver, and you can just adjust the Alright guys, so now you can just go ahead and install. You can see it turns up and down. We're trying to make it as close as possible. Then we can just adjust it at night at a flathead. But it seems pretty good. Alright guys, so thanks for watching and stay tuned for our next video.